Right, we'll just do skincare while there's no one in. I do skincare all the time anyway, even if there are people here. So, Freeing the pink toner. I wouldn't say we're getting down to it, but I've used quite a bit of it. Hi, Jo. Two. Hi. Hi, go away, bird. Right, so that's that done. I didn't really need to like tone because I didn't wear makeup yesterday because I went to the hospital. The only thing I wore was brows, and I put a primer on here, and that got taken off last night. So Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum, we always go in with this. I'll definitely get this as a backup just because it's refreshing. I was saying to my friend Lisa, like, in my opinion, it's more refreshing than an eye mask. And you know, like, you have to keep those eye masks on for like, what is it, like 5 or 10 minutes? You don't with this. It's just really refreshing. And I'm getting a great big spot here. I'm sure I'm allergic to something. Part of me feels like leaving this out and just seeing how we get on, but it's nearly all gone, so I may as well use it. So it's the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. I never break out like that. Hi, Sarah. Hi, did you have a nice lunch with your mum yesterday? We only went to Subway, but we got our Subway for free because we eat that much there. Our rewards, like, I had £19 worth of rewards. So I bought my mum's meal and my meal, and I got them both for free. So it always tastes better when it's free, doesn't it? Hi, Edward. Hi, Martina. Just put a bit more on the head. Seems to be lasting quite a long time. I thought we were nearly done with it. Yes, I love a good Subway as well. But mine has got to be hot. Like, my Subway has got to be hot, whereas my mum's, she likes hers cold. Just gonna get a cotton pad to wipe what's fallen in between my fingers. Same, hot for me too. Right, let's try this spray. This very expensive spray is by Dalba. I don't know whether to use. Yeah, we won't do that just yet. So we'll go on with the Innisfree Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. I think we're meant to do that before we go in with this, but I want to going with the Delba spray afterwards. I'm in a bit of pain, Jar, but I'm not too bad. How are you? I just feel like this new skincare regime is just breaking me out in spots left, right and centre. Are you going to post tomorrow? I post every day. Tomorrow it'll be slightly earlier with it being Sunday. And I go to my mum's on a Sunday for Sunday dinner. The only times I don't post is when I've got doctor's appointments and I know I'm going to be out all day long. Because like yesterday I had a hospital appointment, then I went grocery shopping, and then I just chilled out at my mum's and didn't come back till late. Hi Sienna. Right, now we'll go in with that setting spray. It's not even a setting spray, I don't know why I said that. So hydrating spray, hydrating and radiant skin. Now I'm not noticing anything with this. What I am noticing is the scent says it's a double layer serum enriched with white truffle, so I probably should have got in when I used that afterwards, but it doesn't matter. You need to shake it up really, really well. Now, 2 of my friends have got this and they like it. I haven't been much fussed on it. Yeah, it's a scent. I really can't get by with that scent. Lisa said she doesn't really notice a scent with it. And then she sent me, they do it, one of them, like, you can get one with aroma, one without. This one's without. So it's a skincare scent. I don't like it. You know how I went to Wembley to watch England women's play? Guess what the score was? To watch England, what were they playing? Football? 6-0 to England. Oh yes, that's good. I'm just gonna exercise my shoulder. Yeah, that's what I said, Sienna, football. I'm just trying to decide if I want to use this. It's not part of my That's Expensive project pan, so I don't think I will. I'll try and keep it to the items that are part of, that's like the items that are in here basically. So let's take the palette out because we won't get there for a while. Let's put this Prep Imperfect Pore Smoother on. So I think there's 8 items. And then we'll have to use some of my other ones that I've got. We'll probably use other project pan items like highlighters. I've got a couple of project pan highlighters in here. Ooh, it's up there. You'll see it as I'm doing it anyway. Sometimes, depending on what you put it with, this product pills because it's got silica in it. Right, that's expensive Project Pan foundation. Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I really liked this when I bought it, but I don't think I like it anymore. So I brought this in to finish it off. My shade is the lightest one, which is 10 Ultra Fair. This one's good for spring and summer months because it really is light. But yeah, I'm not a lover of it. Hi Sun and Moon, how are you? I don't like the scent of it either, but I don't know if this is the scent from the spray I've just put on because it's still on my face, or whether, let's smell the foundation. No, I don't think it's from the foundation. It's definitely from that hydrating spray. And don't listen to me because I know people that love it. I mean, I'm picky when it comes to sprays. I regret purchasing that one though, I won't buy it again. I said I'd give it another chance to Lisa, and I have. I will be putting it on over the makeup though as well, because I feel like that's when you can see a real glow. It is more skincare related, but you can use it over makeup too. Right, we need just a tiny bit for the forehead. And it really is just a tiny bit. Oh, you can still see that monster. I don't have a dark enough concealer. I've got a brightening concealer, which is just going to embellish it even further. Will this work? Let's try this. Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade G12. I'm just going to go in with the other side of the brush. But yeah, it's worked a bit. Right, let's do the brows. So we're just pushing them out. I don't really do much with the brows. And then I go in with some brow glue from NYX. So NYX, the brow glue. I have to use this Becca and Jacqueline Hill palette. I think. Hi, Anya. Be nice if my hair didn't get in the way, and I'm not tying it back because I've just washed it. Right, I'm gonna go in with this concealer. This is a Project Pan concealer. Bit of a drink. We just need to warm it up with your fingers. Okay. Right, setting powder. It's not really a Project Pan one. This is though, but this is more of a finishing powder. We'll go in with that in a bit. So let's go in with the Collection Hydra setting powder. That I've got in my Project Pan. Sorry, it's not Project Pan, it's Shop My Stash. You can see how brightening that is. Wrong, putting it back in the wrong place. What I need is my Hourglass palette, if I can find it. Why is it not here? Oh, right in front of me. Right, so normally I go in with a bronzer from a Shop My Stash, but I'm working on this palette now. I've finished the finishing powder, so you can see that's all gone. I've finished that, so now we're going to be working on this bronzer, which is called what? Bronze Light. So for that I have to go in with this brush, a really thin brush, unfortunately. Normally I do contour, but I don't think I've got one in Project Pan. Should really put one to focus. Maybe next month when we do the That's Expensive Project Pan. Right, that needs blending out a bit more. And I think the right side is gonna need a bit more bronzer. Sorry, the left side, not the right side. Right. Let's get a bit more and blend that out. Hey Raya. Right, blush. I'm normally going with Vibrant 8 Heat. This really nice pink one up here, but I think I want to go in with a different one. I think I want to go in with this one down here. So that one is called Luminous Rose. Ooh, yes. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Raya. That means a lot to me. It all helps. Let's blend that out. And anyone that's not liked the live, if you could do that, that would help me out as well, please. Right, we'll use the highlighter which is in here. I don't normally use it because I'm not really a fan of it, because it's not really that, it's just not really that glowy. It's glowy, but it's not, you can't see it from the heavens. It's just a strobe powder in Supernatural Strobe Light. Yes, you liked it too. Thank you. It's got one of my hairs on this brush. I think this is going to be my fastest live ever. No one's really chatting, but there are only 7 people in. Right, so I think we're finished with that palette. Let's blend the highlighter out. I could have used my Project Pan highlighters, but I thought I'd try and use as much of my That's Expensive Project Pan stuff as I could. Right, I use this every day. It's not part of the That's Expensive one. So looks like that. It's Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime, and I need it because can you see like the purple veins in my eyes, how pink it is? Not only that, got crease, like a crease there. So I personally need an eyeshadow base like this. Not everyone uses one though, and some people will use concealer and that does work for them. I've used concealer when I couldn't find my eyeshadow base in the past. It didn't really work for me personally. And I'm looking forward to using the eyeshadow palette just because I've not used it in such a long time. Oh, the blusher. I should have used my Dior one. I've not used that in a long time. It was in there as well. Ah, you'll have to wait and see, won't you, Amazon? But let's just say it's a palette I've not used in a very long time. And a palette that my mum got me for Christmas. Christmas and birthday a couple of years ago. But in the end, she just decided to get me like something else for my birthday. So it was really just for Christmas. And it's my most expensive palette in my collection. Okie dokie, let's go in with this Revolution Contour palette, this powder here. Whoops, it nearly fell on the floor. I think it's going to be a simple look, they always are. But they normally come together at the end. It's a gorgeous palette though. This palette's not holding up very well. Right, so we're using this. I just love it, and I've just not got a lot of use out of it, just purely not because I don't like it, but because I've got so much in my collection. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Utopian Dream. What I'm going to do is just put the packaging on the bed, but I'll need to keep the card to tell you the shades, because there's nothing worse than somebody that doesn't tell you the shades. I just really like hearing what shades companies come up with for eyeshadows. And when I get an eyeshadow palette, I'll be like, why has it not got any shade names? First of all though, we're going to go in with the Glowish by Huda Beauty. Feel like I need a better brush than that. That's got bronzer on. These brushes, a lot of them just need washing. This one looks like it hasn't been used. So it's an e.l.f. one, I think. Yeah, e.l.f. pointed powder. So we're going to go in with this. And then we can put some spray on. I've used my Hourglass finishing powder up. This is why I'm using this, if you're wondering. Right, that's that done. And then I'm going to try and go back in with the Dalby First Spray Serum. And then when I've used it now, it'll be 4 times I've used it. And I feel like that's way more than enough to know whether I like it, whether I can get on board with the scent of it. I mean, I'm not gonna not use it. It cost me over £15, but I don't think I'll buy it again. Yeah, I just don't like the scent of it. I don't even know what it smells of. I mean, you can definitely see a glow here. I wish I could tell you guys what it smells of, but I just don't know. All I know is, I mean, it's down here, so you can tell I've used some. All I know is I don't like it. And yeah, it is glowy. I'll just have to use it up, won't I, and not repurchase. So, the Pat McGrath Labs palettes, it's still got the plastic on. I'll leave the plastic on. I don't like finger marks, so I'd rather have finger marks unless they come like this, but I prefer the artwork from the boxes. I just couldn't get rid of mine. So, and that's what it looks like. I want this to be the centre on the eyelids. I mean, personally, I would have liked a lighter brown, so I'm going to see if I can get one from a different palette. What does that look like? I will see if I can get something a bit lighter than this one. I've got a dose of colour one here, which is more cooler. So, pretty cool dose of colours. Yeah, that's lighter. So that is Taupe Plus. Hi Teresa, how are you? I feel like I need to just get rid of these face brushes, because they don't need to be out yet now. I like this one. Let's make sure there's no eyeshadow on this. Oh. Yeah, I feel like that the speech and language therapist could have gone better yesterday, but plodding on, Teresa. Okay, let's get on with the eyeshadow look. So again, we're going in with this one, and this one's called Taupe Plus. I tend to keep my eyes open most of the time. Sometimes I forget when I'm doing this part in the crease, just because I've got hooded eyes and we want to be able to see it. I've gone a bit higher than I would normally too, for some reason. So this palette isn't part of the That's Expensive project pan, but I just felt like in the Pat McGrath Labs one, there wasn't eyeshadows that would complement the look that I want to go for. Right, I'm going to go back in with the Revolution contour palette. So just this one. It's quiet on here today. People are obviously having a busy weekend. Eden, just as I was saying, it's quiet on here. People are obviously having a busy weekend. Right, so let's try and do something with this. Isn't it a stunner? Right, so I've got the card. Oh my gosh, there's something in this palette. I don't know if you've got it, Eden. It's called Secret Eden. Right, oh, it's that one. The one that I do actually want to use. It's this one. Nice little mat. Okay, let's go in with that. I just woke up again. Haha, it's 6:44 a.m. Wow. So, Secret Eden. It would have been light enough. I was a bit worried that it was too dark. Because I've not used this palette in ages. So, I don't know what this look's gonna turn out like. Yes, I have that palette. I always feel drawn to makeup that has my name. I've not come across a palette that has my name in it, especially not the way it's pronounced, like in Europe, like the way my mum calls me. It's not. I've never come across anything that's pronounced that way. Like the Kaima palette having a shade code, Eden. Yeah, it does. Right, so gone in with that shade. I wish there was something more purple leaning to complement this shade here. I'll just have to go in with this shade down here. So that shade, if I'm reading these right, yeah, this one's Skin Show Nude Ecstasy, that one's Secret Eden, that one's Bronze Desire, that one's Bronze Solaris 005, that one's Astral Venezuelan, whatever, Orchid, Extreme Plum Noir. What? That's not a plum eyeshadow. I wish it was. It's just gonna go in the outer corner anyway. It's June 1st here now, so I get to refresh my focus palettes, and I picked 9 that I've never touched, so I'm excited to start playing. Ooh, nice. With me and my No Pan Left Behind, I do it on all of them, like on all the palettes that I use. Like with this one, this is part of my That's Expensive project pan. So I'll be using it for the next month. And I'll, before I can before I can pull out another eyeshadow palette for the That's Expensive project pan, I have to use every shade in there. So that's what I had to do with the Danessa Myricks one. I was very tempted to do an order with some palettes from the Canadian site I Feel Beautiful that Tammy orders from, but I've told myself, no, you're doing well. You're doing really well. I was going to order from there, not recently. And then the other day I was on Monolith, and they've got DD Signature Chromebook Volume 2. I'd love it, but I've got so many duochromes, and it's like, yeah, I'll use it. I'll probably use it and then I won't use it for a long time, because that's what I've done with this. My mum bought it me, like, it'll be 2 years in February, no, 2 years at Christmas. I used it like several times for the channel, and I've not used it since, and I'm not having this palette go bad, so it's going to get use. I know pan left behind 10 focus palettes a month. I don't use the same one every day, but throughout the month each focus palette will be completed. No pan left behind. Yeah, it's whatever works for you, isn't it? Right, let's plan this out a bit better. I'm so glad you were able to snap up the DM Freedom palette. It's such a steal. I just decided, I'm like, Mum, can you get this for me? Because part of me was like, as soon as I got it, I'm like, I shouldn't have got that, you know. Because I'm not working, and it's still quite a lot of money. I think it was either £62 or £64. So I got the deal, and then I got £7 knocked off as well. So my mum, what she got me for Christmas originally, which was a White Fox hoodie and a Pandora ring, she's given me for my birthday. And then I'll get the Danessa Myricks palette for Christmas. And then I'll probably buy that other insert as well, the pastel one. But I'm not really in a rush for that. I'll probably buy that for myself, because I'm always getting myself Christmas presents, like makeup Christmas presents. Well, I've got no one to buy for me, so I've got to buy for myself. Right. Not any real depth in here, is there? The only shade I don't really like, I don't think I like it anyway, is this one, Shockwave. It's like a coral. And I don't really want to put that under the lash, because I don't really like putting eyeshadow there anyway. It'll make a good blush. Right, let's just put some glitter glue on for now and figure out what else I want to do. It might just have to be a simple, look, I mean, I'm going to have to use that shade at some point. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to use the Odin's Eye shadow palette, the Morgan Turner one. Start the week off with that. Yeah, let's go in with that Mario eyeliner. Not Mario, Wayne Goss. Precious Opals. It's getting smaller and smaller. I don't think I'll be buying a lot now. Between now and Black Friday, I'll be very surprised if I do. I know I'll be placing an order on Beauty Moon on June 17th, as she's on a shipping break and one of the palettes I want. Restock until she's back. I don't want to do pre-order and wait. Oh, that's fair enough. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, Andrea. Can't you tell I'm tired? Didn't get much sleep again last night. Brighten my underwear a bit. Right, let me just clean off my hands. I mean, I think the only things that will really be getting ordered on repeat for me is my Scent Addict fragrance box. I'm really enjoying trying different fragrances. Right. Okay. I'm hoping this is going to work because I swatched both of these earlier and I didn't know whether to use this one or this one. So, Astral Venusian Orchid, Venusian, whatever it is, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it. And then we've got Astral Amethyst. I would have liked like a purple matte to go underneath, and then this would have picked it up a little bit more, but that is stunning. Let's try the left eye. You can always see the left eye better. Just because of where the light's positioned. My neighbours are really starting to annoy me. Oh wow. Why am I not using it? Because you've got too many palettes. That's gorgeous, isn't it? We'll blend it out a little bit. So I think I definitely want to do an inner corner. And I think I want to put something on the lash line too. I mean, Pat McGrath knows how to do these kind of special shades, doesn't she? I think what I'm going to do in my That's Expensive project pans for the next few ones is just use my Pat McGrath Labs palettes. That's the only big one I've got, but then I've got quads, so... And I think I've got 1 6-pan that she brought out. I feel like I have that thought daily, exactly. I have so many beautiful shadows, so why am I buying more? It can be an addiction. I mean, I am a bit embarrassed, but I feel like I've come a long way since maybe 1 or 2 years ago even. The Nobel helped last year, that's for sure. But the year before and the year before that, I had a big addiction. I had a big problem with buying. And it was never to the extent of I'm buying really, really high end because I couldn't afford that. It was always drugstore like Revolution. It was never Elf because like they didn't have Elf in Boots back then or Superdrug. So it was always buying cheap. Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay. It's probably my best drugstore makeup. When they bring out palettes, I'm like, do I like it? Do I like it enough to buy it? The look I did yesterday was inspired by Bella Beauty Bar. Ocean Jewel was so pretty. If I can dupe that palette close enough, I don't need to be spending that high price. This is it. This is what I did with the part of me still wants it, but I'm not going to buy it, with the Colourpop Tangled Best Day Ever. It's kind of like, yeah, it's a nice palette, but I don't know what the formula is going to be like. Colourpop don't always get it right, do they? I mean, sometimes, I'm just going to press it in now, sometimes they do. Sometimes it's really good, and other times it's like, and not only that, I've seen swatches, I've seen looks that they've done, and my palette's definitely better, if I do say so myself. But that's only because I've got shifty shades in mine. I do have Colourpop mattes in there. So if it was just Colourpop mattes and Colourpop singles, it would be pretty much the same. Right, we'll go in now. This brush might work. With Skin Show Nude Ecstasy. It's just this one here. I was going to use this one, but next time I use it, which won't be tomorrow, like I said, I'm probably going to use my Odin's Eye one. Next time I use it, I want to use that one. I think doing the no buy in May has helped me switch my mindset. I don't feel a desire to buy at the moment. I got those liquid blushes as Virtue. Had been on my had been on my wish list for over a year, and that promo, yeah, I got them on, was great, but I don't feel a desire to keep shopping now like I would have a month ago. I feel like when you do it, gosh, something in my eye. When you go on a no buy, it takes a month, 2 months sometimes, and then you're just like, I don't need it. And then you kind of like, do I have anything like that in my own collection? And more often than not, you do. And then you're like, yeah, I don't need it, so I'm not going to buy it. Well, that's what I was like anyway. So that one is more glowy than sparkly, which is fine. Yeah, let's try and get some brown. If this doesn't work, I've got this Dose of Colours palette, which isn't part of my That's Expensive one, but it's got a really dark brown in it. But I want to try and use the Utopian Dream one first. Right, I'm just going to rub the brush off. Let me get a drink. Right, it's not very dark, see, so it might not show up. My money is better being in my pocket, not the brand's. Exactly, Eden. I can't financially afford it, you know, so I shouldn't be buying if I can't financially afford it. It's shown up a bit. I think we'll go on with this, and then we'll use Dose of Colours as well. I hate brushes being this close to my eye. And the tremors are starting. I have so many palettes, I just need to use what I have. I don't think I've got that many now. I mean, I've got palettes, obviously, but what I'm saying is new ones. I don't think I've got that many to use. I bet it's under 10. Can you see? Oh my gosh. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting it on. soon as I can get that neurology appointment, the better. They wrote to me, well, they emailed me the other day asking me if I still wanted it. Of course, I feel myself shaking now as I'm doing this. Right, we're not going in with a darker palette, guys, because the tremors are there. So, right, let's go in with a mascara. This could just be a huge mess. I'm going to go in with the Absolute Lashes one by W7. It's a dupe for the Benefit one. Let's hope I don't the tremors don't start happening, because have you seen those spikes on it? And I can't go out without mascara on. Mascara is what pulls a look together. And we're going to have to use my That's Expensive lipstick and lip liner as well. Right, that'll do. I don't want to keep going in with more and more. It's not happened that for a while. This one is gorgeous. I love that. I'm sure there's one like that. I don't think it's the exact shade in Venus and Flares in the quad that I've got. I can't show you because basically I've got acrylics and then I've got stuff on top of the acrylic and there's a little slot. So I can't show you what it looks like. And I will get it out next time I use it. Thank you, HH, sorry. Hi, Camber. I feel like I want to just take a bit more of that Astral Amethyst and just tap it on. Because I did get a bit of mascara. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and only 3 mattes, is that right? Yeah. 4, 8, yeah, 10. It's only a 10 pan, isn't it? That's how I'm not used to Pat McGrath Labs' biggest palettes. I feel like they could have put one more matte in. Liking it. Are you a big fan, are you? I don't recall seeing your name before, HH. Oh, I don't do messages to the world. But if I did, I would say be kind. Right. Okay. Let's just put that in there. Right. Let's go on with the P. Louise Crush, I think it is, yeah. Crush lip liner first. Looks like that. Well, it's been an hour. So I thought I would have been out of here earlier. I don't overline or anything like that. I'm just trying to use this pencil up, and we're going in with Charlotte Tilbury Little Diddy Mini in Bitch Perfect. And I've only got that much left, so well, that feels a lot smoother now, because that liner isn't the best. And then the last thing I want to do is go back in with this powder here. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think it's nice. So there we go. There we have it. The only thing is with this, the Morgan Turner and Odin's Eye palette is purple leaning, and I want to use that tomorrow, but I've used purple today. Maybe we can do a pink look tomorrow. So guys, thank you for joining me. If you've not already liked the video, please like it. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be earlier, like I said earlier, for another live. Bye guys.